Welcome into the Off-Brand Top 10 podcast, the show where one of us makes a top 10 list, the other three try and guess what's on it, and then we also have a conspiracy segment today where we'll be talking about the Bohemian Grove. I actually made the top 10 list for this podcast, but before we get into that, any interesting things happening in you guys' lives today? Just a lot of working, I know.
Yeah, and allergies.
Yeah, Marshall's been dying over here for the last 2 hours.
Actually, I'm in Steamboat recently. It's been like in the middle of the day. It's like been so much cotton in the air. It kind of looks like there's snowflakes in the middle of the day. So it's kind of interesting seeing that when you're coming down the road and there's a bunch of cotton right in your windshield.
That's probably what's causing it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's killing you.
Yeah. Other than that, just diet allergies and working pretty good.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I haven't been doing much. I slept like
14 hours
till 4 p.m. today, so it was nice. Although I did stay up till like 8 a.m., so it wasn't that long. But yeah.
Hell yeah.
I've had a lot of time off recently. It's been nice. All right. You guys ready to get into my top 10s list?
Sí, señor.
All right. So, today I made a top 10 list on the top 10 most interesting or memorable infomercial products. Oh. So this one's going to be a little bit tougher to guess for, so I gave you guys some categories that we'll get into. But basically, it's infomercials that I remember from growing up watching them on TV, or some of them are slightly more recent, but basically they vary from the 90s to like maybe some of them trickle into the 2010s. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so I'll give you the categories. There are 4 items on the list are like kids type items, like toys or stuff like that. 2 of them are like cooking and cleaning items. 4 are like self-care kind of things and like comfort stuff. And then 2 are like basically completely gag gifts. And I know that adds up to 12. Some of them took multiple categories. But like just that's the kind of stuff you want to be guessing. I'm a little bit worried about how many you're going to get, but I think you'll definitely get the top of the list.
Bro, I didn't
Karim,
have cable.
first.
I didn't have cable growing up. I don't.
Wow.
Forgot about that one.
You might take an L here.
Oh no.
Oh, dude, that's some BS.
That's brutal.
Yeah, I watched a bunch of TV growing up.
Now, there's still a couple that I feel like you could still get, Karim.
Yeah.
A couple? What?
Yeah.
Chia pets.
You motherfucker.
Oh, that's a good one. I think
that was gonna be my first
Dude,
guess.
how? That's like the
That's
only
a good
thing
honorable mention. That's a good honorable mention. But yeah, I didn't put them on there. I should have.
Dude, this list is gonna be so obscure. Oh my god.
Nah, they're not that bad.
Billy coming in with the list again.
Okay, Marshall, I think you're next.
Wait, wasn't I supposed to guess first?
Yeah.
No,
wait, Zach
Karim makes the next list. Okay. Yeah, our recording order is different than our actual release order at the moment. Yeah, so you're
Flex Seal.
No, that's too recent.
Come on.
But mine are older.
Dude, that's it. I don't know anything else.
No, okay. There's some gimmies on here that I'm surprised no one's guessed yet. Zach,
all right.
hit something.
So I'm gonna go with one from the mid 2000s. It's a Snuggie.
Yup.
All right.
Snuggies.
God dang it! That was my next guess.
That was the easy one.
Yeah.
Okay, here, I'll give you another hint. I know for a fact that Marshall
is a Snuggie?
Karim.
Oh my god.
Bro, don't judge me for not having cable growing
Well, I'm popping up a photo
attacked.
of Snuggie. Obviously, we all know what Snuggie is.
Yeah, I'll have a photo of everything when we get in here, when we get into the list.
Dude, I don't know any of the products.
Okay, one of these I know for a fact Marshall owned, so there's another hint for you.
I know what it is.
God damn it.
I know?
Yo, I'm so disadvantaged.
Yeah, you owned one of these, Marshall.
Hurry up and guess. I already know it.
Karim's up.
Oh.
God damn it. Dude, who was that guy that died that got ran over by a truck or some shit?
Billy Mays?
Billy Mays. What did he fucking...
Oh, yeah, he got hit by a suitcase on an airplane.
What?
Yeah, he was on an airplane and he was loading his suitcase like into the overhead bin, and then it fell out and knocked him on the head and killed him.
Are you serious?
Crazy.
Bro, I thought he got ran
I'm pretty
over
sure
by
that's
some
how
wheel.
he died.
I'm pretty sure he got ran over. That should be our conspiracy. How did Billy Mays die?
How did Billy Mays die? I googled it. I'm googling it real quick.
Oh my god.
All right. Well,
what was your guess?
he
What's
had,
your guess?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to. OxyClean.
Oh, that is what
That's
Billy
a good
Mays
one.
sold. That was what Billy Mays sold. Was OxyClean.
Apparently, he had heart disease, and OxyClean is a good one.
Really?
I didn't put it on the list. I considered it because I was like,
These are just memes.
It's like,
I'm trying to go off of
transcends-
pop culture.
It transcends the genre of infomercial because like you can buy it regularly now. You know, like you can just go into a store and you don't
can
even
buy
have to go to the
any
as seen on TV section anymore. You can just go to the cleaning section and find OxyClean.
Okay, really quick.
But,
Where
alright,
the hell
Marshall-
did you get that Billy Mays died from a suitcase?
I don't know. I don't know where I got that, but apparently it was heart disease.
Oh,
That's
man.
way different than his suitcase
Yeah,
falling out.
I
He just
wonder if
brushes it
someone
under
else
the
died
rug.
like that, and I mixed it up. But like, for some reason I remember hearing that story, and apparently it's complete bullshit. He had heart disease.
Billy Mays just gets clunked in the head by a suitcase.
Probably all that coke that he did, bro.
I wonder if it's just like one of those
That's a hot take.
rumors that got passed around in elementary school, and it just stuck with me.
Did he
But
die
yeah,
when they were in
I pulled that
elementary
out of
school?
nowhere,
I feel like it
apparently.
was after that.
I don't know when he died. It might have been middle
Dude,
school.
who's the new guy?
But I'm
Rest
2
in
years
peace,
the
behind
new guy?
you,
Rob
so
Swift or
remember
something?
that.
Phil Swift.
Phil Swift.
don't know.
Yeah. Phil
I don't
Swift
pay
here
attention
with
to who
Flexi.
people
That's, yeah.
All right, Marshall, you're up. What's
Okay,
your
I
guess?
definitely know it now. Shake weight.
Ah.
Yup. That's the one you had.
Dude, that thing was sick.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Shake
think I
weight.
still might have it around here.
That was an infomercial.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Some of these actually took off.
I don't
to big-time
remember that
products.
shit.
Yeah, a couple of them. Like OxyClean was the biggest product, but like it was so big that I didn't even consider it an infomercial.
God damn it.
All right. My guess. I'm gonna go with ShamWow.
Oh, that's a good
Yup,
one.
that's on
Is
here
that on
too.
here?
Oh, I
ShamWow.
knew that one. I knew that.
That's a good one.
God damn.
Yeah, see, Karim, I told you there'd be a couple, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
have.
Yeah.
You're definitely hitting around the top of the list. I have a feeling you're gonna. A lot of the ones towards the end of the list, you're gonna be like, as soon as I put them up, you're gonna be like, oh, I remember those.
Yeah.
But yeah, final round of guesses. Karim, you get one last guess to get yourself on the board here.
What the fuck, dude? I'm gonna make the most convoluted list next week.
Oh my god.
Dude, there was like markers and shit. That's my answer.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
Yeah! Wait, are there actual art supplies? I know they sold art supplies.
Yeah, I have multiple art supplies on here. One of them, like, blow pens, I'm gonna give you. They're like those markers that, like, I guess they're
I
technically
remember
pens.
those.
No.
So you, like, blow in them.
I
and
had
then they, like,
those.
draw.
Dude,
I never
goddamn.
had them. I always wanted
Those were
them.
sick.
I was talking
yeah,
about the ones that like make rainbows and shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah, I looked at that one, too. And I just, like, it was like a rainbow. It was like all one, you know, and you like rolled it and it made a rainbow. It was cool. I didn't put it on there because I put blow pens instead.
That's all I had. So I feel like I don't deserve blow pens.
Well, I'm giving them to you. Well, I don't care. Zach's editing. He can decide whether or not he wants to give you blow pens. Marshall, you're up. Last guess here.
Another thing that I've had, a George Foreman.
No, I don't
Oh,
have that on
boo.
here. I'm sorry. I don't
boo.
care about a George Foreman.
All right. Is it my last guess?
Yep, Zach, you're 2 for 2 so far, so
All
you
right.
can really
Yeah, I'm
get
gonna
an edge
rack
here.
up the points this week. So I'm gonna go with Mighty Putty.
Ooh,
What?
I wanna.
What the
Okay,
hell is the Mighty
I
Putty?
have a similar item. I don't have Mighty Putty. I replaced it with a similar item.
Silly Putty.
I don't know. We can decide when we get to it whether
Okay.
I want to give you.
Okay.
Whether
Yeah,
I
there's
want to
silly
give you
putty.
points.
What's mighty putty?
Oh, you don't know what Mighty
Same
Putty
thing.
is, bro?
Bro, I didn't know what what was a Snuggie?
Oh, you don't. Oh my, that's right. You don't know what a Snuggie
Yeah, I
is?
can't believe you don't know what a Snuggie is. Okay.
Grim, I had a Snuggie. I think you might have put it on in my house one time.
You probably slept in
Oh, yeah,
my
Marshall, you
blanket?
did have
It's
a
like the
Snuggie.
blanket that you like.
I had a
put over
Snuggie
you.
too.
It's like with
I
arms.
had a Snuggie for Christmas.
You put all blankets
No,
over
but with
it.
like. Oh yeah.
But it had a sleeve.
Yeah, it has sleeves and like a hood.
Oh, the reverse robe.
Yes, essentially. That is what it is.
Basically,
Snuggie.
yep.
I'm learning.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see.
Did I only get
Alright.
one or did I get two? I can't remember.
Yeah, you got one. You got shake weight. And then Zach got
I got 3.
2, maybe 3. We'll decide.
I got
Yeah, we'll
3.
decide how we feel about Mighty Putty. I don't know. It's different, but I don't know. It's the same vein. But okay, I just shared my screen. Let's get into the number 10. The Perfect Brownie Pan.
Oh.
Do you guys remember seeing this one?
No, this one I don't really remember too much. I'm
Yeah.
not too sure about.
My
the perfect
neighbors
brownie.
had it. I remember it mostly because my neighbors had it, and it was like it's a brownie pan. Like I have it on the screen for you guys. Zach will put it on when he edits for the viewers. It's just a brownie pan, but it's divided so that everything is like an edge piece. But I always hated it because I thought the middle was the best part of the brownie. But basically, it cuts the brownie for you while it cooks, so you don't have to cut it.
Well, that is a good idea because edge pieces are the best part of the brownie.
No.
Yeah.
Dude, how about an
100%,
which is
easy bake
why-
oven? That's what that reminds me of.
I'm gonna switch to this because you can see the other ones in the background. There we go. Yeah, it kind of is, but like I don't know. This wasn't like the Easy Bake Oven was kind of marketed at kids, and this was marketed at moms. But yeah, there you go.
Your
Perfect
mom.
brownie.
Alright.
Let's get to number 9. Okay,
What
What the
the
hell is
The
that thing?
fuck
looks
is that?
Yeah, what
so
is that?
creepy. And I remember having nightmares about this shit.
Bro,
this
what
is-
TV were
Yeah,
you watching?
You're watching like some 666.
This is the Rejuvenique. This was like in the 90s. Like this was honestly kind of before our time, but like I
Bro,
had
how did
seen
you
like
watch
the
it in the
tail end of
90s?
it. It's the Rejuvenique
okay.
electric face mask. It's for like women, supposed to be a skincare thing. And it's like sends electric shocks through your face.
That's the
And
scariest
it's
thing
supposed
I've
to make
ever
your
heard.
skin look better.
Yeah.
But it's
That's
just
crazy.
nightmare fuel is all it actually is. It doesn't
Where
work.
do you get one?
I would.
On TV, you order it for $19.99, probably $49.99.
Yo, you
This
think
looks
they
like
still
an
sell
expensive
them?
one. I doubt it. No, and maybe in like Halloween
Dude, it
stores.
probably like blew up and killed someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so creepy. But yeah, I included this one purely for the nightmare factor. Number 8, blow pens.
Yeah.
Karim.
Oh, dude,
God,
I remember
decide-
Zach
I
having
don't know if we're
those.
giving you credit for this.
Yes, exactly. Blow pens are the shit, bro. I love.
I
blow
remember
pens.
This is
that.
one of those.
Yeah.
This is one of those that would never work today because like no one wants to stick a marker in their
Yeah, and
mouth.
it's also feeding drug addiction, probably. It's probably.
Yeah. This is what made me want to smoke weed when I was a kid. Blow pens.
That's it's a gateway drug. Essentially, it's just a gateway drug.
I mean, look at that.
An
That's
artistic
a
gateway
terrible
drug.
picture.
Yeah.
They're all
it is.
terrible pictures. Yeah, I don't know. Like, you couldn't actually, when you used these, you couldn't actually make anything any good because you just blew and the
Yeah,
ink
dude.
sprayed everywhere.
That little
Right.
girl
It
is
was
making
fun,
I don't know
a
how you could be
masterpiece.
precise with these.
See, I would use my blow pens with stencils, so I'd make dope shit though. So I
yeah.
still use my blow pen.
Okay, that must be what she's doing there.
Yeah, 'cause
okay,
she's making a
that
fucking
makes more sense.
Picasso painting.
I didn't include them, but did you guys ever have like those bead things where it was like you put the little beads and then you ironed
Oh,
them
yeah,
together
dude.
and they'd like melt into like the.
I did that shit
I
at
loved
school.
those. Me and my sister did those. Yeah,
Dude, it
What?
was like
me and my
the.
sister
What?
did those all the time.
It was like the. It came. You have to like put a bunch of beads together and then. What's like some really thin paper? I don't remember what.
yeah, it was wax paper, and you ironed it with wax paper.
Yeah, it was like wax paper.
and I don't remember what they were called, but I remember me and my sister did them
Are you
all the
saying
time.
bees or beads?
Beads, like BEADS.
I was
Like,
like,
you
yo,
would put
why
on
are
a
you
bracelet,
ironing
but they were, like,
bees? That
little
sounds like
tiny
a.
ones. An animal cruelty device, actually. We're killing bees. Alright, I forgot what number I'm on. What is that? Well, that was 8, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you had
Okay,
the,
let's get to 7.
the brownie and then
Yeah, the brownie and then the
torture
nightmare
device.
mask.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so this next one, I vaguely remember.
Dude,
What
what,
the
the
I can't.
fuck?
I forgot what it's called.
I also had one of those, but how the hell is that
Is
an
your back-
infomercial?
You had one
It was
of
an
those, Marshall?
infomercial. That's where it started.
Dude, I got it
it's
from
the potty
Secret
putter.
Santa.
That's what it's called. You did?
Oh my god.
Or not Secret Santa. I got it from White Elephant. If you guys have ever played White Elephant, it's like a
Oh,
bunch
yeah.
of gab gifts. Gag gifts.
Wait, so
It's
what do you
this
call
one is essentially purely a gag gift.
What
the
is-
potty putter.
Potty
yeah,
putter.
bro. That shit was lit.
It's just it's a little like mat that you put next to your toilet, and then you have a little putter, and then there's a little hole so you can play some golf while you're
Dude,
pooping.
when I didn't have my phone, that
Bro,
would've been
how much
awesome.
shit is on that
Oh yeah, that is a dirty mat right there.
that fucking putter?
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
just
God.
yeah.
That's a dirty
It's
ass
definitely
green.
one of the more disgusting ones.
Yeah, that's...
Marshall, you had one of these though?
Yeah,
I did
bro.
not know that.
Yeah.
You had like half my list essentially.
Yeah, dude, Potty was lit. Just
Marshall's just
fucking
Alright,
hole in
working on a
one.
short guy. Working on a short.
That's
game
why
6
you're
times a
that's
day.
why you're a golf guy now, you know.
Yeah, dude. Except I...
All right, let's get to 6. Bendaroos. They're like these little wax sticks that you would bend and like make things out of. And
Yeah,
I
I
remember
remember
like
these.
there was a while there when a lot of restaurants had these.
Yes, actually, that's where I remember them from. I remember that was in...
Yeah, like you'd go to restaurants and instead of crayons they'd have these. But they were an infomercial. That's where they started. And like I remember seeing them on
Excuse
TV and I was
me?
like,
Yeah,
I want those.
I don't remember Bendaroos either.
I remember Ben
Dude, what
They
the
were
fuck?
cool.
You're literally like I could just be in a different reality.
Do you know what restaurant they had them at? Do you know what restaurant they had them at? It was Ted's Montana Grill.
Oh,
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
So
Yeah,
that
Ted's had
explains
them.
it.
Yeah, and they,
You guys
yeah,
went
I
to
remember
restaurants
playing
and
with them. I stole all my sisters too. Karim didn't watch TV. He didn't go to restaurants. He didn't do anything. He just sat at home.
Ah, the life of a brown kid, bro.
What exactly?
yeah,
You played basketball. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, I
sure,
was always at
outside,
the park.
yeah. I guess
You did cooler things than infomercials, I guess.
Billy was inside just
All right.
making a wiener out of Bendaroos and
Yeah, exactly. Like that's what I was making every time. I didn't make anything else. Just wieners.
or that rainbow.
All right, next up. Yeah. Well, the other one's a plane, not a
Oh,
wiener.
well,
I thought. Oh, okay.
I thought it was like some weird kind of stand thing.
Yeah, I did too.
I don't
Bro,
know.
it looks like a
Audience,
plane.
comment
I
down
guess
below
now
what
it-
you think that
it
thing
looks
is.
like a
Yeah,
plane
now that I
that
see
you
it's a
say
plane.
it, but-
Yeah, exactly.
I can't find my. I need to get this so that I can just click back between the list. Okay. There we go. Let's get into what number are we even on? Number 5. Okay, so this is the one. I don't know if they're really that
Floam?
similar, but
Oh,
I
no.
associate this next one with Mighty Putty, which is why I only included this one. But
Oh,
Floam.
now, yeah.
You guys remember Floam?
I do.
I remember it because the infomercial would be always like, call now on your Floam phone. And they had like a kid who made a phone out of Floam.
Okay, I
Dude,
remember
I was
this one
watching
now.
like
Bro, this is just on. This is shit my sister does now.
What?
Yeah?
She'll just make this shit
Oh, really?
for fucking no
Really?
reason and just dump it.
dude. I would watch iCarly, dude, and they'd be like advertising Floam. I'd be like, fuck, I need to get me some Floam.
I really wanted
Fucking
Floam, but I don't think I ever got Floam.
I never had
That's
Floam,
funny.
but I always wanted it.
Floam was sick.
Actually, dude, I had
I don't
Floam
know.
one
So
time.
should we give...
It dried
So
out really
you
fast,
did?
though. Yeah, dude, it would dry out.
I feel like I went to like the Children's Museum in Denver and they had
yeah,
Floam.
maybe I just played with Floam one time, but
Yeah. I don't know. It's like Play-Doh, but better, basically.
yeah, but then it dries out.
So I don't know. You guys, do you think this is close enough to Mighty Putty to give Zach any points?
Okay, you see, I'm gonna go ahead and say no because Mighty Putty is like an adhesive like paste.
Yeah.
So this is like
Yeah,
a play
it's
toy.
different.
What is Mighty Putty?
It's
Holy
like
shit.
it's
Do
like
I,
something
wait,
you
am
use
I
like,
mixing up Mighty Putty and Silly Putty?
Yeah.
I think I am.
It's
Wait.
kind of like a Flex
Yeah.
Seal kind of product, something like that.
Okay, then yeah, you don't get points because
Yeah,
I was
no.
thinking of Silly Putty, not Mighty Putty.
So these
Okay.
are really all like just childhood shit, huh?
Yeah.
A lot of them were like towards the top.
Rude.
There's more. Like you guys have guessed like 3 of the last 4, I think.
Okay.
So, yeah, a lot of it like they were things I saw on TV when I was a kid. So, and okay, yeah, let's get into number 4. This one I thought you guys would have guessed, but you did not.
Dude.
Pillow
yeah,
pets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I sold pillow pets in the mall.
And you did it.
And you
didn't
wouldn't
guess
give
them?
me OxyClean?
Why didn't you guess Pillow Pets?
Oh my god.
Why? Because my dad's friend owned the kiosk, bro. He was like, yo, I'll pay you $5 an hour. And I've got paid
guessed
$5
it.
an hour.
You should have been like, "Hey, are Pillow Pets on your list?" And I would have been like, "Yeah, Karim, that's a lot of points right there."
Bro, I didn't know it was a thing you could buy. Why was I there? I had a reason. I had a purpose to sell pillows
Because they
in a
got
store.
so big that they're like... Yeah, basically, Karim, you were a living infomercial.
Karim
and you
also
didn't
used
even
to
know.
sell like phone cases at that same mall, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
then I got held up at knife point, bro.
Whoa.
Really? Did you work at Aurora or Park Meadows?
What do you think?
Aurora, based on that.
Oh man.
Wait, Karim,
Yeah,
didn't
I
you
remember
also
pillow
sell
pets.
goldfish?
No, I sold hermit
yeah.
crabs.
Nice.
Oh.
nice.
Wow. Mall kiosks are the best. That could be like its own list, and it would be all the same items.
I remember. Karim used to sell fucking hermit
Okay.
crabs. That's the funniest shit.
Let's get to the next one. So you guys guessed all of the top 3. So at number 3, we have the shake
Oh,
weight,
yeah, baby.
which everyone knows the shake weight. Marshall had a shake
I
weight.
did have a shake
Yeah.
weight.
Was it significantly better than a regular dumbbell?
Well,
Yes.
being that it's different because you jerk it off.
It really gets you burning.
That
though.
being the main difference.
It does get it burning, dude. It gets it
You
burning
really
hard.
get that burn.
Does it?
Oh, you
Oh,
really
bro.
get that burn.
Like,
Quick.
All
Yeah,
right.
You're like,
it was
holy shit.
So it's a good workout, but you actually have to use it like any other workout.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean, if you can,
yeah.
you know.
All right. So it's a solid item, I guess. Everyone buy a shake weight.
I can hear
Shake
the
weight,
sound.
sponsor us.
It's just pumping.
Yeah, I can hear the sound in my head.
All right. Number 2 is the ShamWow.
Oh yeah. ShamWow. This was a great commercial.
ShamWow.
Yeah, it was. I wanted a
Wow,
ShamWow,
I
and I don't
even
need
knew
to
this
clean
commercial.
anything.
Yeah.
Like I refuse to clean anything, but I still want a ShamWow. This guy sold it so well.
Yeah, he did. This guy was a good infomercial guy for sure.
Dude,
ShamWow was a good
some of
product.
the knockoff infomercial about ShamWow like videos on YouTube are so funny.
Oh, my
like the
God,
parody
those
ones?
Are my favorite, bro. Those are hilarious.
Yeah.
Those are so fucking
So
funny.
that was super funny. But
Yeah. ShamWow and Snuggie are like the infomercials, which is why at number 1 we have the Snuggie.
dude, that's
yeah.
my Snuggie right there, the blue one and everything.
I had a blue one, but it was a little bit darker. I got it for Christmas from my parents.
Yeah, shit was dope.
What the fuck, dude?
The reverse robe.
Dude, it had
Karim,
pockets
I
and
can't
everything.
believe you didn't know what a Snuggie was. Yeah, it was sick.
Why wouldn't you just
Snuggies
get a
were dope.
blanket?
I kind of want a
'Cause,
Snuggie.
dude,
I'm
what
gonna
if
order
you-
a Snuggie on Amazon on this episode?
What if you wanted to text?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
if you what
yeah.
if you were eating popcorn?
Exactly.
This has never hindered me before.
But then,
Well, Karim,
yeah.
but okay, like when you reach around your blanket, your arms get cold,
Exactly.
and now like if you have sleeves, they don't.
You could just wear a sweatshirt, but dude,
Shut up, Marshall. Wear a Snuggie.
Let's drop $50 on a Snuggie.
yeah. No, it's probably $19.99,
All right.
but you can, call now.
You
and
can buy
get
one
two.
right now for $19.98. On
Oh, if
Amazon
they're
Prime.
that cheap, then it makes sense. I thought they were gonna be like $50, and then you just have a blanket.
No,
How much
Karim,
are-
every infomercial was the same price. They were all $19.99.
We should.
And if they
Snuggie
weren't
price.
$19.99, they were 3 payments of $19.99.
Yeah.
Bro, they're $40.
We should start.
Then you're not
reviewing
looking at the right
infomercial
Snuggie.
products.
No, that's the comfy. Okay, hold
We
up.
should start reviewing.
I didn't-
infomercial
On Amazon
products.
right now, you can order a... Yeah. We should all review Snuggies in our next
Dude, we should all just be
episode. Let's
wearing
order
a
our
Snuggie.
Snuggies. Just in every episode, we should wear
We're the
Snuggies.
official-
That's just in general. You should be wearing a Snuggie in life.
We're the official Snuggie podcast.
All right, let's move on to our next segment here. Unless anyone has any infomercial things they want to talk about. I know I left a few off.
Dude,
A few?
yeah.
There's a lot of infomercials, Karim.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
One
Let's
I was
make a
thinking
top-
that.
Whoa.
Go ahead, Karim. Sorry.
Okay, this shit's been circulating on Twitter, and it killed me when I saw it. And I thought of you guys.
Oh.
I appreciate.
Have you seen this dude who made this list? He was like top 370 porn stars.
Oh,
No debate.
Yeah, I did see that. The
I
Twitter
haven't seen
thread.
that.
Yeah, bro, that was funny. That was funny.
Oh my god. Okay, so we got to make a top 370 infomercials.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Probably
370 of them. There might be that
Dude,
many.
there's
Honestly.
definitely
There
that
probably
many
is.
infomercials.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude was so horned up he made a list of 370 porn stars.
He was number one.
I didn't check the
I don't
list
know, dude.
actually.
Yeah. Just everyone was
That's
like,
the kind of
yo.
thing you
wasn't
look
that
at it
horned
and you're
up
like,
right
that's
then.
cool, and then you're like, I don't think I care that much to look through 370
You
porn
would've had to
stars and find out
broke
who's the
out the
best
hub.
one.
Yeah.
Dude, save that tweet, bro.
Oh my god.
God damn it, dude. I hate people. Why would he spend his time? Okay, anyway. Sorry, I just thought I saw the top 370 and I figured we got to make it top 370.
The one Billy I was thinking
We're gonna
about
switch this.
was the squatty potty. I didn't know if that could have made it. But
Oh,
apparent-
I like when I was looking at him, I saw the squatty potty, and I just
Yeah.
didn't remember it that well, which is why I
Right.
left it off.
Right.
But like, I definitely remember the name.
Yeah. That
How
shit
about
was
like
funny.
Bowflex or
I put Bowflex on the list, and then I pulled it off. It was the last thing I pulled off.
yeah, I was thinking about
Okay.
guessing.
Because I was like, I already have shake weight. They're kind of similar-ish.
Or like Proactive, I feel like is a infomercial.
Yeah, Proactive was an infomercial. It wasn't that funny.
Yeah,
But I had Proactive in high school.
I didn't.
It didn't work
Did
that
it
well.
work?
Like, it worked as well as any other face care. It wasn't like special.
Yeah, my acne was too.
Nah,
bad.
you gotta take that Accutane,
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
I always used Oxy. Oxy was the shit.
Oxy.
Yeah.
Dude's popping pink pills.
No, not that Oxy. Although I did have that too because I had a lot of surgeries in high school.
Oh yeah, you did.
So I had both. I took my ACTs on Oxy actually
Oh jeez.
because I had surgery the night before the ACTs.
Dude, I took the AP Chem test on some. I think it was on Vicodin because I like dislocated my knee
Nice.
the day before, and I slept
Ooh.
through the whole thing. Got a fucking one.
Yeah, the AP Chem test
my
was the only
God.
AP test I ever failed.
That's funny.
Dude, I remember that. Karim, I was like, Karim, how'd your AP Chem test go? He's like, dude, I slept through it.
Damn. That's right.
Dude, I had to get
That's-
shaken awake at the end. I was like, oh, nuts.
That's the worst, because then you have to retake chemistry in college because you slept through the chem test.
Or
That's
you
right.
realize science is not your calling and you move away from it forever.
Fair enough. All right, let's get into our conspiracy segment. Today, we're talking about an interesting one. Me and Zach and I were talking about this a little bit off the air, but we're going to talk about the Bohemian Grove. So, Marshall actually hadn't heard of it. So, for our viewers that don't know, essentially in mid-July every year, which it's a good timing because just started July, it'll be happening here soon, the Bohemian Grove for 2 weeks hosts, like, some of the most prominent people in the world. So, just, like, some of the people that have been there, Ronald Reagan, Richard Nixon, like CEOs are there, like I'd imagine Bill Gates would be there, all like US presidents constantly, like the Clintons have been there, and they just do some of the weirdest things. Like they have this, like they worship like this giant owl. I think it's made of wood or something. But they've got these weird rituals. And it's just an interesting thing. So, I don't know. Zach, I feel like you have a lot of thoughts on this. What do you think of the Bohemian Grove?
I'm not much of a conspiracy theorist, but this does have some roots in reality.
Like, this is a thing. Like,
Yeah,
it's a real thing.
elites
It's just like, what's going
throughout
on
the
there?
world do gather together and worship this weird owl who has a name. I don't want to butcher it so the owl god doesn't kill me, but if I remember correctly, his name is like Raul
Zach
or something
drops.
like that.
You're dead,
Something
bro.
weird.
That's it.
It's like Raul. But,
Let's see if I can find it.
Is this where Queen
yeah, see if
wrote?
you can.
Is this where Queen wrote the Bohemian Rhapsody?
No.
I don't know.
But,
I don't think so.
Just kidding.
but no. No.
They probably played there, dude. They have. I was reading. They have like a
Probably
big
played
stage,
there.
the Grove stage, for 2000, dude. Queen definitely came and played for like
Oh my god.
Reagan or something.
Oh my god.
While they're all just
I don't
like
know.
freaking surrounding around a really weird owl. It's,
Yeah.
They're just raging.
And then burning things.
right.
It's a weird place.
It definitely is.
I'm not-
Where is it?
See, that's the thing.
Uh?
Well, okay, this is where it gets weird because it was in a certain place, and then
San
it got
Francisco?
infiltrated. And now I'm not too sure what happened.
Monte
Do you
Rio,
have any-
California.
Oh, it's in Monte Rio,
Okay.
California.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely very interesting. A lot of like high level. I'm not gonna say politicians. That's probably come to pass, but I would say CEOs of high level companies definitely go and like get together, and I don't know if I had to.
And do they all just pray to this
it's like-
owl?
it's
Like
not
as a
whack-
tradition?
It's not like normal like wacko people either. Like it's respectable people that are showing up.
Right.
And like I don't know, like to me, like there's a good chance this whole thing is just a joke and it's hilarious.
Or
but
they're probably just
I don't
like
know, the most important people in the world meeting for no
yeah,
reason.
this is Raul.
Here's what
Dude,
the owl
what
looks
the
like.
That's Raul.
That's
What
what they're
is
like.
that?
The most important people in the world, just looking at that owl. You know,
It's kind
That's
of dope.
Raul. It's like
Right?
Burning Man, but
here's,
they're
here's
like
what it looks like in the
I don't
daylight.
even know what they're doing. Yeah, this is some crazy shit.
Dude,
Yeah, let's see if I can find the name.
But yeah,
But
this is
yeah,
definitely
like
a
what do you
weird
guys think is going on? I mean, it's like they're technically forbidden, technically from talking business, but like I can't imagine they follow that rule very well because if you have all the most important people in the world in the same place, they're gonna do some weird stuff.
Right, and
But-
there's definitely like this reaches out beyond like these. The thing is, these important people, like Billy and I were touching on earlier, they have their tentacles in all different parts of society. So it's like when all these different elites get together, it's not gonna be for good reasons for the most part. It's gonna be for
It's always
nefarious
suspicious,
reasons.
you know. It's like
It's-
I don't know, like I'm not gonna go outright say like they're doing something evil,
Oh,
but like
I'm
they're
going
doing
to.
something secretive.
I will.
You know,
I'll
like
say
the it's shady. Like I get it. Like if you see the most important people in the world all together, you're like, you're right to be suspicious.
Yeah,
it's
it's a
like I
weird
don't know
thing.
what they're doing. Maybe they're just hanging out, but like I feel like they're not just hanging out. I
No.
feel like they're doing something.
They're just watching some
plotting.
sports.
yeah,
They're
dude.
planning.
They're watching our pod, bro.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, they're actually just watching our pod.
Yeah,
Really.
and dude, that owl is like just, I don't know.
Just chilling, man.
I
Just
mean,
chilling.
yeah, if you guys are watching our pod at the Bohemian Grove, can you invite us next year? Because, like, I want to see the owl. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I just don't want to pray to. So how do we know that they pray to it? Is it just like
I don't know that, like, they pray
Oh, they
to it. It's
definitely
just,
do. Have you guys seen the videos?
it's just weird rituals they have with it.
They're like
Not what
chanting. They're
videos?
like ooh 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 ooh.
Dude, you're telling
What
me that
the
Reagan
fuck?
is sitting there like, hoo-hawing?
That's what. That's
Like,
what
it's
they do
supposed to
while it's on
symbolize-
fire. But I know this is where I lose a lot of people. But Alex Jones did fucking break in, and he fucking like took video of this shit, and they're like chanting to this owl god, and fucking people are doing some weird like ritual
Well, like,
shit.
Yeah.
But-
Well, like, it's supposed to represent wisdom. So I guess they're trying to be like, hey, wisdom is good.
Wisdom,
but, like,
yeah,
also,
wisdom with the
it's
powerful
creepy.
and the fucking rich elites. That sounds great.
I still just want to
sounds
know
good.
if Queen played Bohemian Rhapsody there. Because that would
Actually,
blow
I
my
looked it
mind.
up,
did not.
Marshall. I looked it up. They did in 1992.
That is fucking awesome.
Oh, really?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking kidding.
That's just bullshit.
I'm dead.
You had me.
Oh,
you
Dad.
had me there.
That's good. That's good.
oh, that was a burn, bro.
The year, the specific year, that's what got me. I was like, oh, really? That happened? And then he's like, no, it did not.
List of
dead.
some club members.
Yeah, look. Any
Yeah, just
notable
read off the
names?
list,
I mean,
Marshall.
notable
Just
a
names?
lot
read
of
off
these
some of the
names I
guys.
don't know. I'm trying to find
Any
someone that I
notable names?
do.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know, like James F. Bowman. He's like a founder or something.
Don't know.
George H.W. Bush. There's one I know.
There we go.
Oops.
That's a president of the United States.
Yeah.
I left the Google.
Norton Bush.
Norton Bush, not too sure. Probably a nephew or something.
Dude, there's a
Norton
lot of
Bush.
members. There's a lot of members here, boys.
Yeah, there definitely is. I'm actually going to look up notable Grove members. Let's see. There's definitely, yeah. Well, it's already weird that they have a U.S. president in there.
Yeah, but what is the president?
They've got multiple U.S. presidents in there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm just
there
trying
definitely
to find
is.
some like other people. Herbert Hoover.
There we go.
I mean, that's a pretty big.
That's a president.
That's going back, though. That's going back.
That is. This is a long time coming here, boys.
Yeah, it's been like this thing has been around forever.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
Long time.
see.
Richard Nixon.
Yeah. Ronald Reagan right here.
There we go. Lots of presidents.
Yeah, dude, this list is ongoing. I can't even like. But okay, so the point is yeah, really high-powered people like to gather around
Right.
an owl.
Yeah, and do some weird chanting
basically.
shit. Yeah, this list I'm seeing is presidents, actors, artists. What the fuck? Yeah, artists. Senators. Jimmy Buffett. What the fuck?
Jimmy Buffett, dude, he definitely.
Clint Eastwood.
Dude,
Yeah, it's like
this is like a glorified
crazy.
like Lollapalooza.
Yeah, for rich people.
A rich person Lollapalooza.
The rich
I love
person is
it.
Burning Man, actually, is what it is.
Did you go to Bohemian Grove?
Wait, what?
Nothing. I'm just being stupid, bro.
Okay, well this is that's an interesting thing.
Yeah. Okay. So like, there's all kinds of conspiracies surrounding it. Like they're like, there's a lot that I don't buy. Like there's people that are like, they're doing human sacrifices, and I'm like, okay, they're not doing human sacrifices. But there's definitely like, it's weird that so many super rich, super powerful people are all meeting in one place every year for 2 weeks and just chilling.
Yeah, that's very, very odd.
Yeah. There's nothing really else I could add on it.
Yeah. All right. So, any closing thoughts from anyone before we finish off this episode?
I want to go to Bohemian Grove and watch Queen play Bohemian Rhapsody.
Just fucking rock the
All right.
stage.
Just absolutely.
If
get
they
after it.
haven't, if they haven't had that happen, that was a real missed opportunity.
I mean, I'm gonna,
Well, 2020 is the year.
dude, I'm gonna fucking go there and play Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh yeah, Marshall just out there.
I'll
fucking
watch
rocking
that.
it.
Yeah. Can I watch that? That'll be fun.
Let's hear it, Marshall. Just
get-
Okay, I'm done.
Oh my god.
Dude, it's like,
All right, boys. So we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get
no,
more
no.
Bohemian Rhapsody from Marshall first.
final statement is Billy B ready for next week's list, man? Because I'm coming for you.
Yeah,
Dude,
Billy
make
is-
make
Wow.
make a list of the top 10 potatoes.
None. They're the worst.
Oh, that would be
Zach, I don't know.
hilarious.
Zach, you don't get to be mad. You got like 19 points out of this episode.
Just because I'm good at guessing. But interesting
right.
list.
We're gonna get out of here. Like we've mentioned, Karim gets the list next week, so it looks like he's gonna try and make it rough for me. So that'll be fun. But we will see you guys in our next episode on, I guess, Wednesday.